Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of SKP. I am so glad to be back with you all today. We hope you missed us, and we're glad to be here again. I'm your host, Stephen Alexander.
And I'm Corinne Harris.
In today's episode, we have some juicy relationship advice for you guys.
We will give you the tea on how to know if your significant other is your soulmate and how to know if that person is the right one for you.
We also have some special guests here on our show today. We have Kyra Hardy and Jonathan Jennings from Student Government Association to discuss their role as SGA members. So sit back, kick back, grab a snack, and sip some tea because you're watching SKP. So, as you know, relationships are like cars. Most people have one, but not everyone can drive them.
Stephen, explain what that means.
That means everyone has a relationship, but not everyone knows how to manage one.
Okay, I get it. I'm so happy that you simplified that for our viewers, and there's actually some truth to that. And as I take that as people are too busy managing other people's relationship than their own. You know, because you know how like you're in a relationship and you could begin telling someone else about your relationship problem. You know, you just want to vent to them.
That's true.
And you know how you always had that person who try to tell you how to run your relationship, but they can't even run their own.
Ooh, what you mean by that?
Let me give you the tea.
Okay.
I'm going to give y'all that sweet tea.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Sip your tea.
Okay,
Hope you sipping that sweet tea and not that
I'm ready.
unsweet tea. Okay. So you got to think about this. You know how you call people telling them about your relationship problem. Then they be like, honey, child, you need to leave that person, everything. That person ain't no good. But you like, wait a second. Honey, the person you with is probably been at Motel 6, second floor, in room 203. He wasn't in no upscale hotel. He was in Motel 6. Motel. So don't try to tell me how to run my relationship if you can't run your own.
Oh my
it's just
goodness.
like how people always try to tell you how to run your life and everything, and like, what are you doing with yours?
That's true, though. That's true. People need to learn how to just be in their own element, because you don't like. And we're living in times nowadays where you just cannot. This sounds so bad to say, but you just can't trust your significant other. It sounds bad to say, but you know, you don't want to say they're cheating, but you just don't know. You got to be ready. You don't know.
And if you think he is, you need to call the one person. My person is the highest above.
I agree. I do agree on that. So you talking about that motel? I mean, where you come up with that scenario for?
You know, I watch a lot of TV and I watch a lot of Lifetime, and there's some truth to that. You know, you need to start tune in to Lifetime like on Saturdays and Sundays.
That's the show with all the movies, Lifetime movies.
It's so good, though.
Yeah, they crazy.
It teach you a lot, especially about some of these relationship stuff. That's why we have the scoop.
So what did you see on one specific relationship that just really made you think, okay, I need to say this on the show today?
It was about how can you tell a guy's the one, and then talk about healthy and unhealthy relationship. So which one you want to hear first?
Tell us about how you know if the person's the one.
Woo! All right. You can tell a guy's the one if he or she can't breathe without you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I leave the house, I want him to feel like, you know, oh my gosh, I miss you. You know, or, you know, how's your day going? Like, text me. Even though you may know where I'm at, just ask me how my day is going. Or tell me, be like, you know, I can't focus without you.
Yeah.
I just want that.
Yeah.
You know, you want to feel wanted. Mm-hmm. And, you know, make sacrifices.
Ooh, that's a good one. Make sacrifices.
Because, you know, if I'm making a sacrifice for you, I want that in return.
Exactly.
Don't have me going out my way to do something for you. You can't do the same for me.
Exactly. That's the truth.
Like, if I'm at work and I'm thirsty and I want that happy hour drink from Sonic, go get that. I asked you for it, and I want that.
Oh, you've been a little demanding right now, though.
No. When you go on lunch, I may bring you some lunch. So if I'm thirsty, you know, I want a good old Sprite or a Coke or a good old grape slush.
I get what you're saying. It's like be considerate. Think of me.
Exactly.
Like with the small things, not with the big things.
And do some romantic things for me. You know, at the beginning of a relationship, you know, they always, you know, probably give you sweet things or sending you sweet paragraphs. You know, if we in the 3 years, still do that. Like, have flowers there or text me, be like, you want to go on a date or ask
You
me.
said 3 years, but I think you should do that anytime.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
you should
to cut
do
you
that.
off,
No, like, exactly. But you should do that, like, consistently throughout the relationship. Surprise me. I'll come home, I want, like, some flowers or a bear or a card or, you know, text me, like, after work, get ready so we could go on a date.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
You do.
I got another one.
Wow.
You can only, what I was going to say, he or she is your go-to person when something happen. You know how if you have a problem at work, you want to be able to vent to them, tell them what's going on.
And then
that's
make
the
you feel
first,
better about it.
yes, or like you get a promotion, that's the first person you think about calling.
That's true.
You thought about
That's
that?
true.
Yeah, that's a good
so
point.
So what you're saying is they need to be able to support you and what you're doing. So it's like if I'm calling you and letting you know, hey, this is what's going on, you know, I need you to be there for me and show some genuine, you know, concern. Like, don't just be out there, you know, like you don't care. Like, show me that you love me.
Exactly.
I got something for you.
Okay. What you got?
So, is there a difference between a significant other and a soulmate?
You know what? It really is.
I believe it is too, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
A significant other, anyone can have that. I can go get one right now. I mean, so anyone
just gonna go
can have
outside
that.
and just find
I
a
can go pick
significant
up
other.
one.
Oh, you just gonna go pick them up
Hey,
just
girl,
like this?
no, like seriously, a significant other, anyone can have that. But a soulmate, only a few people have that. And what the difference is, a significant other, you know, that's your boyfriend, or you got a girlfriend, or whatever you got, you know, going on. But a significant other is that person that's there for you no matter what. It's more than just a girlfriend and boyfriend title. It's, you know, I'm here for you in the dark times when you need me and I'm low, you know, and you need someone to cheer me up. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? But that significant other, they're just there. It's like a title.
Exactly.
That's the way I think of it. But a soulmate is there to complete you. And if you don't have that, then that's not a healthy relationship in my opinion.
And
I'm
a
sorry.
soulmate, whether boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, it's going to always make you feel a priority in their life. You know, we may not be married or anything, but we in a relationship for like a few years, a month, still make me feel like I'm a priority in your life.
So what do you mean by that?
You know how like, it's always that, what do I come first? You know, all right, so say if it's game night, you want to go hang out with your friends, or, you know, I want to go on a movie, I want to go to the movies, go on a date, you know, who's going to come first in that? You know what? I actually kind of want to come first. It depends, like, especially like if we're both working like probably 5 days a week or 7 days a week, and we don't honestly like spend time with each other. Just like now we in school.
Yeah.
So we're in school, you know, you don't have that much time to spend with each other like during the day. You always have your homework or papers, and Lord knows finals is coming up, so it's so much studying you have to do. So if we get that chance to go out, let's go. And I don't want you to spend that time with your friends like that upcoming week. Go with them next time, but this week just been so stressful. Let's just go to the movies. And go out to
chill
eat.
out together.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a good idea too, and that's a part of having a soulmate, because a soulmate will realize that you won't have to ask a soulmate that.
And will you stop playing with your game too to spend some time
You
with
won't
your
have
game?
to ask a soulmate that either. A soulmate will know, hey, look, you know, I've been slacking. I need to, you know, pick up the pace, and I need to show my girl some attention. You know, seriously, a soulmate would know that, but a significant other, they may have a hard time realizing that.
Yeah, because they too focused on their video games.
It's the truth. You know, I'm not trying to bash significant others. If that's what you want to be, if that's the title you want to be, then that's totally up to you. But today we're talking about a healthy relationship. So we're talking about things, if you're looking for something, you know, long term potentially, you know, nothing's, you know, stagnant, because I don't know if I'm gonna be here in the next 5 minutes. We don't know.
Don't say that. I can't have you pass it out. Don't say that.
I'm just saying, like, you don't know. So I think it's important that you just kind of be aware of like how you're doing things in your relationship. That's just all I have to say about it. And what other tips would you give
for a healthy relationship? You got to have the option to have privacy. You know, if our relationship, okay, you can have my relationship, you can have my password to my phone. But then when you come wrong my password to my Facebook, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my emails, you know, you're doing too much. You want the password to my bank account? You know, that'd be a little too much.
Your bank account.
My bank account.
Are they paying you with checks?
No, like you have some people
What
in
you
a
doing with
relationship that they that controlling.
No.
They want
You're not getting my bank
everything.
account information. I'm sorry. What I make, that's going in my bank.
Exactly.
If you need some money, you go make your money and you put it in the bank.
Don't worry about what I got.
Don't worry about
here.
what I got.
Exactly.
And also too, relationships. Those of you who are married, I ain't trying to start that on here, but make sure. I'm just saying, this is the truth. Make sure that you have an account outside of your jointed account.
Exactly, you should. You know, because you know if he want to act crazy one day or try to get divorced, you know what? I'm gonna have my little account to the side, and I'm gonna tell my lawyer, be like, don't tell them about this. And then I'm gonna have my statements going to my mom's house, so when they send me my statements in the mail, he won't see it.
That's true. That's smart.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to like say stuff like that, but you just don't. We're living in the times where you don't know, so you got to be
Exactly.
ready at all times. We must take a quick break, but when we return, we have SGA here to talk about upcoming events and what they do as members of their organization. So stay tuned. You're watching SKP.
Parked far, far away from your class? Well, you could walk the whole way, or you could use the Peay pickup. It's a free ride around campus for APSU students, faculty, and staff. You can ride the trolley from 7:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. For more information, go to apsu.edu/SGA. A campus and community reminder from the Voice of Austin Peay, Clarksville's 91.9 FM.
Hey there, we're back. We have SGA members Kyra Hardy and Jonathan Jennings here with us. Thank you guys for coming. We are glad to have you. So guys, what made you decide to join SGA? And Kyra, we'll start with you.
What made me start SGA is one of my fellow brothers of my fraternity did it, and she kind of encouraged me to be more involved on campus and like give back to the Austin Peay students.
Yeah, because SGA, it is an easy way for you to get involved and know about everything that's going on campus. What about you, Jonathan?
Very similar to her. I mean, one of our brothers just posted in our group me about like joining SGA, and I wanted to get more involved on campus, so I signed up.
Okay. So tell us your roles as SGA members.
I currently serve as the College of Business Senator, so I basically am the voice for the College of Business as a whole. So if there's an issue or a problem or something that we're dealing with, then I bring it to the SGA.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome. What about you?
Well, I'm a sophomore senator, and basically my role is to basically help pass legislation or even write one, because it's required for all senators to write at least one piece in their serving.
Okay. So what other things do you guys do as members of SGA?
We have a lot of volunteering opportunities. Like this past Sunday, we did Ghosts. That was really fun with the kids.
Tell us about
It was
How
great.
Was
it was a great come out. We had so many families and kids come out, and so many different organizations on campus, pass out candy to the kids, and it was really adorable.
So is it families from out of state or locally?
It was local, but I mean, everybody kind of travels for trick-or-treating, so I wouldn't be surprised if people from Nashville came.
Okay,
It was
what
great.
about you? Like, what kind of things do you do?
Same. I mean, we're all required to like help volunteer on like the mud bowl, because we help set that up, and then as she said, Ghost, and I mean that's like our largest event, because what Dean Singleton told me is that it's actually advertised in 3 different counties aside from Montgomery County.
Wow, really?
I
Yes.
did not know that.
Do you know the counties?
I'm not familiar, but I do believe like out to Cheatham and Robertson
Oh
County.
yeah, Robertson County. Yeah, we know about it. Okay, so what are some needs and concerns for the students? Like, what concerns are you working with, like addressing? Because I know in SGA there are a lot of, issues on campus. So, how do you guys address issues?
Well, we kind of do it by writing legislator, like he said. Something that was brought to us just yesterday is whether or not we should allow pepper spray on campus and allow students to have it. So
That is
we're
a-
kind of talking about and thinking about that now. So
Okay.
I think they should. I
think
think students should.
yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say if I have one or not, but it
makes you-
protects me.
yeah.
Yeah, especially with everything that's going on in the world today. I
exactly.
can't have a gun, but if I have that pepper spray, I just pull it out and just start spraying
Yeah.
everywhere. So hopefully y'all can push that.
Maybe, I hope so.
So, what about you? Like, what issues do you address?
Well, I mean, I've had a legislation that I've been working on to more so help with students that don't have the unlimited food plan. But as she mentioned the pepper spray, I'm trying to sponsor that legislation to help that one pass.
So, how would you go about sponsoring that?
Basically, they would present it to me, and during our meetings, I would just stand up and read it to the other senators and even the EC, and just from there on, it'd go into a discussion. After the discussion is then voted upon, and from there, if it passes, it'll go to our basically TISL, I do believe, but they can either reject it or accept it there. But from what I understand, this legislation has been in fighting for like the past few years.
Okay.
Hopefully this is the year they approve it.
Right, I think so. I'm hoping so. So, how long has this been in the works for?
From what I know, the 71st General Assembly of SGA, which is the one from last year, basically started supporting it, and it is a very important thing to support, I feel. So, I mean, it's carried on to the 72nd. Hopefully the 73rd will carry it on if it doesn't pass yet.
Okay.
That'd be pretty good.
So we would like to know, we just want to know, what are the major events that you guys, I know you guys said Mud Bowl and Ghost. So what other events do you guys do on campus?
The big event starts next semester, but we also do small things throughout. I know they've been talking about can drives, blood drives, assortments like that.
So how do you guys decide on specific events that you want to do?
It's kind of more or less like if you have an idea, bring it, and then we kind of discuss on it and see if that's something that the students would be interested in doing. So I remember back when all the hurricanes and stuff were happening, we were thinking about doing some type of drive for them for hurricane relief. So it's kind of like we look into the community for, what's needed, and then we assess and see how us as student body members can address that issue.
Okay. So how's the canned food drive is going?
I don't think we set one up personally. I know the president of SGA, Frank Burns, his fraternity is doing one for hurricane relief, and that there were other hurricane relief events going on throughout the semester.
Do you know the locations where we can donate the canned food items to?
From what I know, you can donate to any Kappa Alpha Psi member, or they should have a specific bin set up somewhere in the UC, I do believe.
Okay, so you can bring that anytime then. You can bring it
throughout the month of November.
Okay, so it is in November. So that'd be pretty good.
So another question for you guys. What in itself helps you guys to be better in being members of SGA? Because you're not just joining just to join, I'm assuming. It has to be internal. So what makes you decide, hey, this is where I need to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, I don't know. I guess it's more of gaining more leadership and being able to sit with like-minded people and just base ideas and bounce, topics and stuff off of them. So more or less for me, it's the atmosphere and the environment that helps make me think, okay, I can do this, I can achieve this. It's just the mindset that they put me in.
And the leadership with SGA, they'll look really good on your resume also.
It does.
What about you?
Similar, building leadership, building strong connections with like-minded people. I feel it is very important because it also I feel it keeps me a little bit more organized. At the beginning they gave us these nice planners and everything, so I use it to take notes during meetings, not only for SGA but during my fraternal meetings. Basically, gets you out there, gets you involved, and just builds better character.
I see. Okay. Well, we must take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of SGA.
You can help support Austin Peay students who don't have enough to eat by donating to the Save Our Students Food Pantry. The Save Our Students Food Pantry is looking for soup, pasta, canned meat, canned beans, peanut butter, and fruit. You can drop off your donations at the food pantry on Home Avenue. It's open Tuesdays through Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, call 221-1620, a campus reminder from Austin Peay.
Welcome back. So how exactly can you become an SGA member? Do you guys have to join during the fall or spring semester?
Typically it's the fall. Well, no, it's the spring semester because that's when the applications open up.
Okay.
But we currently have 2 positions opening. So we have 2 graduate assistant positions open, and then we also have the College of Education. So there's actually applications online now that they can fill out if anybody is interested about applying for SGA.
Okay.
We was just talking about
Yeah,
that
we
last
was.
night.
We were, because I am interested myself, and I was when I was a freshman, but I didn't know the process.
We also have a College of STEM open too because that senator had to leave for reasons, and for freshmen it's different. For freshmen they actually they join during the spring semester because they didn't have the chance to run during the fall, so they come in later.
Okay, so that'd be good. So can we pick up an application or we have to do it online?
Online.
Okay, just go on SGA.
I believe there's
Or
a P link to it or something.
Okay.
So you can check the APSU website and go to SGA and you can find it.
Okay. So what are the benefits for being an SGA member?
Right now, there's not benefits for senators. They're trying to get something going like free textbooks or something else. But as far as like our executive chairs, the president, his tuition is fully paid for. I believe vice president and chief justice or the other position gets 50% off. And I actually think vice president, and I think secretary is Colin Chris, gets 75% off, and then chief justice gets 50% off tuition.
Okay. So final question. How has SGA changed your college experience?
Well, I'll go.
That's a deep question, but think about it internally and let us know.
I would say it gives me more of a perspective about like if I want to venture out into government once I graduate. So, I mean, yeah, we do like little minor legislation and stuff on Austin Peay campus, but if this is the process, because we mock the same process, like we do Robert's Rules of Order and all of that. So if this is the same process of how it is undergrad, then I might want to run for Senate, or be some type of representative for the state in the future.
Okay. Well, we thank you guys for coming with us. It's all the time we have. Wish we had more time. We appreciate you guys coming once again. And you can find SGA information at the Student Affairs Office, right? Or you can visit sga.com. And this is it for today. So thanks for watching and tune in with us next Thursday.
And always remember, let's go Peay.